What are you doing?
Painting
And?
this very tiny space.
And what happened?
I was gonna paint on this side, and I just kind of put my whole foot on it. What are you doing?
Right now I'm getting ready to dry fit the through holes. So I have everything else done. So I already got the backing plates in. I put the 5200 in. I screwed them down with the stock nuts so that they would hold the backing plates in place so the 5200 could dry in here. Now I'm getting ready to dry fit. However, these things are made a little bit longer on purpose because you don't know which they don't know what your hole width is or thickness, so they make them a little bit longer now, which means you have to dry fit them, see how much you have to cut off, and then of course cut it off, clean up the threads so that then you can put it together. So what I'm doing is I'm putting them together, and then I'm putting a piece of tape right here, painter's tape, so that it tells me how much I need to screw into the through hole. So then when I get it in and I cut that off, and when I dry fit it on the outside, I'll know how much I need to cut off here. I'll measure that distance and cut it off from the end so that when I put it in, and I'll probably cut off, friend of mine, Randy, who's been helping me out a lot and giving me a lot of really good advice, said go ahead and take 2 extra threads off so that as over time, you know, if I need to tighten it up for any reason, which is probably not going to because the 5200 is going to seal like concrete, that I still have a little bit of play, or if I need to really tighten it down. I mean, this is probably one of the most important parts of what we're doing here in the projects, because this is what makes the boat float. So I have to make sure I'm very, very methodical and very attention to detail on this. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. As soon as I do that, Madeline's gonna hold the through hole onto the backing plate. I'm gonna go outside, screw it in, measure my distance, screw it back out, and then take care of it from there.
And it goes in a really comfortable place.
Oh yeah, and it's in a really comfortable place. I mean, in order to get to it, I have to go and I have to put one foot up here. I have to put the other foot over here, and then crawl down here in order to get to it. So yeah, I only want to do this once. I don't want to have to do this more than a couple times. So yeah,
All the way down there.
yep, you can see our patch that we did over there. It's kind of terrifying seeing light coming through your hole, but the actual layers that we put on that is actually thicker than what the hole is after we were all done. So thanks to Randy, who has also been nicknamed by the guys in the shipyard level 5, because he can't just do anything regular. He has to take it to like the 5th level. Helped me out a lot doing this, and actually after we did all the work, I feel very honored that now I'm a good solid level 4. So, so the guys in the shipyard, he's level 5 and I'm level 4 now. So, but you know, when it comes to stuff like this, about putting in the through holes and everything, you got to do it right, because if you mess this up, you may not find out for a little while that you didn't do it wrong, and then you're taking on water, and then your boat could sink and you could die. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So peace. I gotta get back to work. So this is how you know you're tired, when you've been working too many. Make sure I'm unplugged here. When you've been working so much that I forgot to take. I started trying to grind with the sanding wheel still on here. Man. So let's put the correct wheel on here. so that we can get this done. I know this may sound dumb, but I always wear gloves, safety glasses, all that stuff. Because, not that I've ever done it myself, thank God, but I've seen quite a few people mess with a grinder, and anything you can put between your fingers and these grinders are great. Granted, I should have some little bit heavier gloves, but something's better than nothing. And of course, hearing protection, even though I'm already going deaf, it doesn't matter. Alright, then what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to take my Dremel tool and make sure that I clean up all these threads so that it threads in there nice and neat. Again, I'll dry fit it just to make sure that it goes in, and then we should be good to go. Sweet. Now you may ask me why I'm retaping it after I already cut it. Reason why is because when I clean these little tips of these threads up with the Dremel tool, I don't want to accidentally slip, sneeze, or something else like that and jack up any extra threads. So that way I'm only working on the part where I need to, where I can like physically feel the burrs and everything. So I just want to kind of round those down just a little bit so that when I go to put it in there, it threads nice and smoothly and it won't have any problems with stripping or causing any other issues. So this looks a little bit different than what it used to. Ovegi's helping us again.
Hey.
He's taking out our countertop. We're putting in a butcher block. Oh. So what are you doing?
I'm supervising.
Well, you just did something really important.
I order Uber Eats.
Yes. What'd you get?
Thai, our favorite.
We love Thai food.
Because we're not leaving. We're almost done and we just want to get it done so we can start putting stuff back. Our boat is completely upside down.
Yep.
Everything's everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's so hot.
Yeah, we still got stuff all over the place.
Yeah. So I cannot wait to finish stuff.
Here is all the cushions. Oliver.
Oliver's supervising as well until we fit in there.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're finishing. So as soon as we have all the hoses in, then we can start putting stuff back in the cabinets and cleaning, so we can work on finishing.
Oh, babe, guess what?
What?
Hoses are in.
Is that the last one?
Yep. Yeah, we got the other ones over here. I just have to cut the other ones. But we have our Everything's in, everything's on. Now I get to cut all these other hoses out of the way that went to the old sewage, which is, ta-da, no longer there. Look at all that storage. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm taking all the silicone out so I can put fresh silicone on our hatch because it has a small leak and I can't figure out where. And like every project, you just do one little corner, but then I ended up just doing the whole thing. It's just easier. I don't want to keep track of, oh, I did this year, just this part, blah, blah, blah. Just do the whole thing.
Much more thorough too.
Yeah.
Do it once and only do it once, right?
Yeah.
All right, I got stuff to do or I'm gonna get beat up. All right, so luckily for me, this part of the day I actually have shade over here, so I'm able to set up my little workstation with my trash can and a piece of plywood I found laying here. So what I'm gonna be doing today is, so we have our old just some old for the cabinets and stuff like that. So we're gonna actually take these for the cubbies and we're gonna replace them with some acrylic, and then Madeline is then gonna take that and she's gonna etch it. So that's one of the little things. Oh, and as a bonus, check this out. Thanks to John and Lori, who graciously let us use their table saw because my poor little saw wasn't gonna cut it. We had some leftover butcher block from where we did the kitchen. So guess what? Those old refrigerator doors we had, the refrigerator covers, they were all nasty looking and all this and that. We're gonna redo that counter as well, and we're gonna use these as the doors. Super insulated, you don't even have to worry about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill out the holes, get all that stuff done, and we are good to go. So yeah, let's do this. What are you doing?
Painting in this very tiny space.
And what happened?
I was gonna paint on this side and I just kind of put my whole foot on it. So yay, I had to repaint it. So yeah, I have like one coat left. I mean, I did one coat. So I need the second one and then do the fridge doors.
Yep, that's my job. That's what I'm taking a break from, cutting all the inserts for the little cupboards over there. Now I'm gonna get these done.
Yep. Yay. We'll do it.
I love you so much. All right, so our haul out week is done. We got a lot accomplished.